Greetings everyone, my name is Yuris and I am back with new energy, new videos and lots of other things. Before I start today's video, I would like to introduce you this new thing in my family. My wife is creating her own business. She's painter, so basically if you need a picture on t-shirt or skirts, she can do that. It will be of course for the price, and also if you need some illustrations, she can do that as well. So if you are interested about what she's doing, I will post link down below to her Facebook page and you can contact her and you can discuss if you need something. That's small advertisement. And today's topic will be Czech and Latvia. Today I will compare top 5 things in Czech and Latvia. These 5 things is very important to me when I decide to travel somewhere and live in country long term. So number 5 is weather. Weather is very much different in Czech and Latvia. Well, of course the reason is because Latvia is in up north and Czech is down south in center of Europe. So plus 30 degrees in summer in Czech will be much hotter than in Latvia. But I can also talk about in this regards, in Latvia, if there will be plus 30 degrees all day, in end of the day you should expect rain, and it will come, maybe, and probably it will stay for a couple more days, or it will rain all night. And this I like about Latvia, because this will balance out that hotness. In Czech, well, in Czech can be very hot, long time, and clouds will show up, will say we are here, how are you, and it's like we will come back later, we don't want to give you rain now, it's not necessary now, it's okay, enjoy warm. Yes, and then they just slide away and come back when you least expect them. They do come back, they do, but they come with such a big, vast variety of rains and other things that this Czech land can't survive really, because rains come, heavy rains, and flood comes also. Yes, it was actually recently, we were ending our vacation in Ostrava, coming back, and big rainfalls came, and on the way to Prague, from Ostrava to Prague, one train station was lost power due to weather, and we had 100-minute delay because of this. Yes, this is nature, but I kinda like that. In Latvia there is also storms, I would say. Since we have Baltic Sea next to us in East Coast, the winds will be stronger. There can be like devastating hurricanes. Sometimes, some time ago, some even spotted tornadoes, which is very unique for Latvia weather though. Yes, that's about it. So Latvia weather I do enjoy much more. Also, in Latvia air quality is much better than in Czech. Of course, I think reason is because in Czech here is lots of mineries all around, and they're working every single day, and in Latvia we don't have such a thing. Yeah. 4, it's going to be architecture. Architecture is very close to my heart. I do love when you go to country and you can see old buildings being adjusted into modern world. It's very beautiful, and this topic will talk mostly about Prague and Riga, main capital cities. Both of them look very similar. There is river between, lots of bridges. The buildings are built in similar styles. Prague is, in my opinion, more beautiful. It's more elegant. Riga is now more modern-like. Both in both cities, all towns are under UNESCO. Unfortunately, Czech Republic, like Prague, doesn't take care of it so well, because if you go to Old Town and there is some cash machine bolted into the wall of beautiful piece of art, this is make me angry every time, and it's still working. How it can happen? Like in Riga, if somebody will do this, well, we will not see another day of life. It's like I would think so. Yes, like I don't like that. My Prague doesn't take care of their buildings, but yes, that's about this. In both cities there are bridges. As we know, the most famous bridge here in Prague is Charles Bridge. In Riga we do not have such a beautiful bridge. We have Vanchutilts, which is also a very nice one. And end of the Vanchutilts you can see also our library, National Library, which is the newest piece of architecture. It's very beautiful. Please go there. I like there. You can spend all day there. We basically did once. In Prague, this is what I miss. I would like to have some big main library here. I know that there is some in each area of Prague, but it's not. I like how it's in Riga. I want one big main somewhere in the center of Prague. It will be very nice, but I think there is no place now. But there's other things in Prague. Petrin Park, I do like that park. Yes, I would say in Prague there is much more parks, and they are built for tourists, mostly tourist attractions. And Riga parks are sort of all around, and you need to use trams and trolley buses together. As this is what I don't like much. Yes, in Prague it's very easy to walk anywhere you want. In Riga it's not so much. You can go walk, but it's very hard. It's yes. So number 3, it's going to be topic about culture and people. Latvian and Czech culture are very much opposite from each other, but if you watch historically, they were almost the same, I would say. If you go to museum and watch display of Czech national clothes back then, traditional clothes back then, and Latvian, they were quite similar. Why I'm talking about history, it's because Latvia has saved their pagan traditions till today, and we're combining them with modern cultures very well. Czechs, unfortunately, because of lots of influences from German forces, Christianity, communism, they forgot it and sacrifice it for new things. They set up their new path and following it, and they're doing very, very successfully. Yes, it's sad that this pagan traditions hasn't been saved here, but new country, new things. Both nations, Czechs and Latvians, are stubborn nations, very much so. The differences are like this: Latvians are stubborn, more elastic to changes, and more lazy. Czechs are stubborn, they're not elastic to changes at all, and they like to talk about changes just in pub, this good cup of beer. Yes, Czechs doesn't like changes at all. If somebody forces them to do something, they will not. Latvians, if somebody will say not to do something like that or do something like that, first they will strongly show them where true wolf packs live and how they act when people force something to them, and then we will figure out how to combine those things so we don't kill each other. Yes. Else what we can talk about, go to Latvia when there is song and dance festival. There you can see how these pagan traditions and everything come at one place in modern world. Yes, it's very beautiful. It's this festival is once in 4 years, something like Olympic Games, and it's very beautiful. I think I haven't seen in any country something similar. I know that Lithuania and Estonia does something similar, also Romania and Slovakia, but it's not as vast as beautiful. Yes, please go to Latvia when there will be fun song and dance festival there. I can drop down below link to one site where you can see how it was 2 years ago. It was very beautiful. So that's about Czech culture and Latvian culture and people. And next we will go to my one of the favorite topics, yourself as well. It is beer. Number 2 is going to be beer. Both Czech and Latvians are true patriots in regards to drinking beer. Czech beer, of course, is more loved and more respected because it's cheaper and more known all around. Latvian beer, it's more expensive and less known, but that's why I think it is better a little bit, because like Czech beer, it's both Czech and Latvian beers are in great quality. Pick any beer, you will like it. The difference like this, when I drink Latvian beer, I feel every time I have celebration. It's like very nice feel to it. When you drink Czech beer, it's something like drinking water. It's very important life essence. You enjoy it, but that's about it. There is no fuzz into it. Also, we can talk about the way how people drink beers in both countries. In Czech, here is very strong pub culture, so you basically get a group of your friends together and go to pub, drink beer. I like that, it's very nice. In pub, beers will be cheap. In Latvia, we don't have like that. If you want to drink a lot beer, you will throw house party or sauna party, which is the main reason why we drink beer in Latvia, I think. And then you will go to pub or club, because in pubs and clubs in Latvia, beer costs much more than in shop. Please remember this. So basically it will be really cheaper to find somebody who have sauna and just buy a big quantity of beers and drink them. In Latvia, people like to experiment with beer taste. We have lots of styles and tastes of beer, and that's why what I kind of miss in Prague. Like in Latvia, we have like beers from blackberries, from honey, and these kind of things. I don't like that much, but time to try it. It's very nice. Also, I am very in love with dark beers, so in Latvia we have more varieties of it. If you will go to Latvia, please try Branguļu dark beer. It's very tasty. I would say it's my favorite dark beer in world. Yes, it's my favorite. And in Czech, all beers are mostly lagers. There's also dark beers, but lagers will taste mostly the same. I would say if I take Radegast, Krušovice and Kozel, which are kind of one of the main, and Pilsner, they all will be lagers. They will have slightly different taste, but aftertaste it's the same. It's like, it's still good, it's perfectly good, but doesn't give that celebratory feeling as I was saying before. In Czech, in Latvia we have different. If you will take lager beers, every single one will taste different and the same quality, very good quality. In the end, what I can add is three brand of beers that I do like the most in Czech. One is Bernard, one is Radegast, and I would say one is Svian. Yes, in Latvia, my favorite beers are Tervetes, Brandguļu, and Valmiermužs. Please try those. Thank you. Number one in my top 5 list is nature. For me, nature is the most important thing what I look at when I decide to travel to country and live there long term. Nature is very important to me. Czech and Latvian nature, the same as culture, are very different from each other. Czech all Czech land look like land of the all legends and kings, because this place look like big castle because of the mountains and small rivers between. It's very beautiful. Latvia looks like fairy tale land. It's all compact, cozy, nice. Yeah, fairy tale land. Exactly. Why I'm saying like this? Because some places in Latvia are really built in the way, or the places, some of the Latvia are the origins of some of the fairy tales. Yeah. Yes, both natures are very much different. Both are beautiful. Now I will talk about little bit about seasons, how seasons look like in each country. So first we will start about winter. If winter comes with snow, Latvia looks like Santa Claus backyard. It's on the streets will be street markets, everything will be decorated, very beautiful. Czech Republic looks like you are not in Santa Claus backyard, but something more magical. It's here everything is bigger, more vast, so it's very beautiful, but it has to have that snow. Yes. Another thing, we will talk about spring, which is frustrating because in Latvia spring sometimes doesn't come. It forgets or fall asleep too long. In Czech it's the same. Sometimes it pretends to be autumn, sometimes summer, and my biological clock is broken because of that. Come on, spring, decide who you are. Yes, come on. Yes, then summers are in both countries every time different. This summer I would say I like in Czech. It's warm, it's been also hot, but it's in balance with rain and wetness. In Latvia this is every single summer. I like that because then air is more fresh and so on. And then we come to autumn. Autumns in both countries are very similar, especially when the leaves are coloring on trees. Yes, it's very beautiful in both countries. So if you catch the moment when it's this phenomenon coming up, it's very beautiful. Of course, you cannot forget about rains. In both countries are very rich with rains during autumns and storms. Yes, respect to nature. That's about seasons. Last thing what I will talk about is few negatives about both countries. You need to talk about these. Come on. In Latvia, I think only minus what I have is we don't have their mountains. I do miss their mountains. Before I came to live to Czech, I didn't think about that, but now when I've been living here 4 years, yes, mountains is what are missing in Latvia. We have their Baltic Sea, which like gives big plus, but mountains I do miss there. We do have some hills, high peaks, but it's not the same, of course. Czech negatives is that here we don't have option where to swim for free. For example, in Latvia you can go pick any lake you want, you can go there, put tent up and camp as long as you want. Okay, not in our places, but there are some in which you can do that. In Czech, most of lakes that I've watched are privatized and created as tourist attractions. I don't like that. That's not how it should be. And also, as I mentioned before, maybe not, Czech air quality is much lower than in Latvia due to lots of mineries all around. Yes, please, Czechs, take care of your nature. Once air quality here will be better, the rest will be better, I think. But since in Czech here is great beer, beautiful architecture, nice people, I would say people here are a bit more open than in Latvia, and therefore it's nicer to speak with them, but also they are more critic than in Latvia. And yes, that's about it. lots of talking from me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watched till the end. And in the end, I want to again talk about my wife's business. She's painter. She's making illustrations. So if you need some logo or a nice picture on t-shirt to give it as a gift to friend, please write me or go down below. There is link to her Facebook page and check it out. So thank you for watching and see you again.